What is going on, guys? Story Mode Gaming with my Rufus setup. Now this one, just watch what I'm doing on the screen whilst I explain why I'm doing what I'm doing rather than tell you what to do, because it's just simple grabbing car radios and stealing. But there's a particular order I go in, and that's for a reason. Now, with these first two shops in this first area, you definitely want to clear them out fully, both of them, because if you get these two shops and then the first shop in the third area that I go to, that's all you need. Items wise, that's everything you need. Now, thank you for this little tip, Big Moz, because if it wasn't for you, I'd still be running to 4 different shops rather than 3. But I kept missing the items at the back of the shop here. There was them ones there that I kept missing, them 3, and then I had to go and look for another 3. Now the reason I do it this way is because now the police are on my arse. If I ran into the back street where the other side is, I would have the police to deal with all the way through this mission. Now I don't want to deal with them all the way through this mission. I want to get rid of them as fast as possible. So this was a bit slow because the copper followed us into the back street more than he should have, but there we go. We'll just run straight past him because he's on his own. You want to take this GSB out now and get his crowbar, use that on the copper and him. And luckily, because the cops are after us, it's not setting them off. And just nice, kill him. There we go. And you're going to get this car radio. Now, the cutscene doesn't play out when you're by yourself on this bit. So, on solo, you want Cochise nowhere near you when you get that radio. And on co-op, you want to split up anyway on this mission. So you take this route up here, and then jump over this fence, capture Cochise, well, bring Cochise back with you, and then you want to jump over this, jump into that car window and steal this radio next to the hobo in the back alley. Then the next car radio is just down here. If you just follow along here, and then you see that that second GSB there, you want to take him out first. Then you want to go back to the car, take this guy out, and take his radio. And you've got 4, so far we've got 4 radios and most of the items we need. We've just got 1 shop left to take. Now on this side of the map, these shops, if you get the marker, if you get the lock first time and in the smaller bit, then you don't set the alarms off and no cops come. So you want to do that if you can. I mean, it's easier said than done, but do that and then you can clear the shop out without worrying about anyone coming after you. And it gives you the perfect amount of items you need. If you see, watch your minimap though, because if you see a JSB coming towards you, you are going to want to take him out because he can set the boys off, and if he does, they're a nightmare. Just a couple of more items. Right, 1 radio left to get, and it's the last car at the top of the street here. Just get this last radio. Yeah, someone's going to call the cops here. You've got 2 options. You can either set Cochise on them, and hopefully he takes them out before he starts following you, or you can just run for it. There we go. Copper's about to spawn right in front of us. There he is. Spear him. You want to knock him straight in his arse, and don't go straight to the cop car. Take that copper around this fence, because the fence slows them right down, giving you ample time to get to that police car and get the evidence planted without being seen. Now it's just a straight run here, straight to the GSB hangout. You don't both need to be there. Cochise just needs to be at the bottom of the steps when you're in the marker, so you don't even need to worry about that. I would try and wipe him out on your way past, not because you need to, just because you get stuck on him a lot. If you're trying to run past him, you end up getting stopped dead. Now for some reason I planted the evidence in the opposite way I normally do it, but I don't really think it matters, to be honest with you. You can go around the room one way or the other way. After this, it's just straight to the marker and we're done. Don't even worry about him when he wakes up and tries to call for backup. Just get out of there. Nice and simple. Right, that's it. Just get back to the marker and you're done. You don't have to worry about any GSBs, you don't have to worry about any cops, you don't have to worry about anyone spotting you now. Right, catch you in the next one, guys.